Welcome to InfoSpark Hub. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Hello, mga katrivyas! Welcome to another episode where we uncover the fascinating secrets of our world, especially those that affect our daily lives here in the Philippines. Have you ever wondered why the Philippines experiences so many earthquakes, sometimes even several in a single month? It's not just a coincidence, there's a scientific reason behind it. It's because we live on the Pacific Ring of Fire, one of the most geologically active regions on Earth. This ring is a massive, horseshoe-shaped zone that stretches for about 40,000 kilometers around the Pacific Ocean. It's packed with over 75% of the world's active volcanoes and is the site of about 90% of the world's earthquakes. Our islands sit right on the edge of this busy zone, where giant plates of the Earth's crust are always moving, colliding, and grinding against each other. These movements, pushing, pulling, and sliding, cause the ground to shake, sometimes gently, sometimes with great force. That's what we call an earthquake. It can happen anytime, often without warning, and can last from just a few seconds to several minutes. Living here means the ground beneath us is always under stress, but understanding why helps us prepare and respond better when disaster strikes. One of the biggest features affecting us is the Manila Trench, a massive underwater fault just west of Luzon, stretching hundreds of kilometers along the seafloor. Scientists watch this trench closely because it could trigger a powerful earthquake affecting millions of people, especially those living in Metro Manila and nearby provinces. Today we'll explore what the Manila Trench is, why it matters to us, and most importantly, how we can stay safe and prepared for any possible earthquake. Knowledge is our best defense against nature's power. The more we know, the better we can protect ourselves and our loved ones. Ready to learn how to protect yourself and your family? Let's get started. K-Trivias, let's go on this journey together and become earthquake ready. The Manila Trench is a deep, underwater valley off Luzon's west coast, hidden beneath the waves of the West Philippine Sea. It's one of the most dramatic features of the ocean floor in this part of the world, stretching for hundreds of kilometers and forming a natural boundary between the Philippine archipelago and the vast open sea. This massive trench runs parallel to the coastline, extending for nearly 1,300 kilometers beneath the West Philippine Sea. Its length and depth make it a truly awe-inspiring geological formation, and it plays a crucial role in shaping the region's landscape and natural hazards. Here, the heavy Sunda plate is slowly sliding under the Philippine sea plate, a process called subduction. This movement is not only responsible for the trench's formation, but also for the earthquakes and volcanic activity that affect the Philippines. Think of it as one giant carpet sliding under another, building up energy over years. When this energy is finally released, it can cause powerful earthquakes and even tsunamis, impacting communities along the coast. In some places, the trench is over 5 kilometers deep, deeper than most mountains are tall. The pressure and darkness at these depths are extreme, creating a mysterious world that few have ever seen. Scientists use special equipment to study its shape and movements, as it's been shaping our islands for millions of years. By monitoring the trench, they hope to better understand the risks it poses and how it continues to influence the Philippine landscape. Because it's so close to Luzon and Metro Manila, the trench is a major concern for millions of Filipinos. Its proximity means that any major movement along the trench could have direct consequences for people living in these densely populated areas. Understanding this giant under the sea helps us see why we must always be prepared for earthquakes. Education and preparedness are key to reducing risks and keeping our communities safe. It's not just a job for scientists, it's important for everyone. By learning about the Manila Trench, we can all play a part in building a safer future for ourselves and the generations to come. The Manila Trench can unleash a massive earthquake when the plates beneath it get stuck, then suddenly slip. For decades or centuries, stress builds up like bending a thick stick until it snaps, releasing huge energy in seconds. This is what causes a powerful earthquake. Scientists believe the Manila Trench could produce a megaquake with a magnitude of 8.4 or higher. Such a quake would be hundreds of times stronger than recent Philippine earthquakes. If the section west of Manila breaks, the capital could experience catastrophic shaking. Buildings and bridges not built for strong quakes could collapse. That's why experts say it's not a matter of if, but when. We must be ready for the day the trench moves. Preparation is key to survival. The more we know, the safer we'll be. Let's keep learning. The Philippines has faced many devastating earthquakes, each teaching us vital lessons. In 1990, a magnitude 7.8 quake struck Luzon, causing massive destruction in Baguio and Dagupan. In 1994, a 7.1 quake near Mindoro triggered a deadly tsunami, wiping out coastal villages. Even smaller, shallow quakes, like those in Batangas in 2017, can cause landslides and damage if they hit populated areas. These events show that both land and undersea quakes pose serious threats. Our islands are crisscrossed by faults, all capable of producing damaging earthquakes. Each disaster leaves behind lessons for scientists and engineers, helping us build safer cities. Remembering these events helps us prepare for the future. The past is our guide to a safer tomorrow. We must not forget these lessons. Let's use them to protect our communities. One of the greatest dangers from a Manila Trench earthquake is a tsunami. These massive waves can travel across entire ocean basins, carrying unimaginable force and destruction. In the Philippines, where millions live along the coast, the threat is especially real and urgent. When the seafloor suddenly shifts, it pushes up a massive column of water, creating fast-moving waves that can cross the ocean at jetliner speeds. This process happens in seconds, and the energy released is enough to reshape entire coastlines. In deep water, a tsunami is barely noticeable, just a slight rise in the sea. But as it nears the coast, the wave slows down and grows into a towering wall, sometimes reaching several meters high, capable of swallowing everything in its path. A tsunami can hit just minutes after a quake, leaving little time to escape. The speed and power of the water can catch even the most prepared communities off guard, making every second count. Coastal provinces like Pangasinan, Zambales, Bataan, Cavite, and even parts of Metro Manila are at risk. These areas are densely populated and have many low-lying communities, making them especially vulnerable to flooding and destruction. The first sign is strong, hard to stand up shaking. If you feel this near the coast, move to higher ground immediately. Don't wait to see the water recede or hear alarms. Your quick action could save your life. Don't wait for an official warning. The earthquake itself is your signal. In many cases, there may not be enough time for authorities to issue alerts before the waves arrive. Tsunamis can bring multiple waves, and the first may not be the biggest. Sometimes the most destructive wave arrives much later, catching people off guard if they return too soon. Knowing the warning signs can save lives. Recognize natural cues like strong shaking, a sudden retreat of the sea, or a loud roaring sound from the ocean. The sea can turn deadly in moments. Be ready to act fast. Always have an evacuation plan and know your nearest safe zone. Preparedness is your best protection. By staying informed, practicing drills, and having a plan, you can help protect yourself and your loved ones from the devastating power of a tsunami. The Earth gives us warnings through smaller earthquakes, reminders that the Manila Trench is active. Recent quakes in Zambales and under the sea near Mindoro were felt in Metro Manila, showing the trench is moving. Even deeper quakes, though less damaging, signal ongoing subduction. Other regions like Cebu and Mindanao have also experienced destructive quakes. These events prove that faults across the country are active. Each tremor is a wake-up call to check our emergency plans and supplies. We can't afford to be complacent. The Earth is telling us to be ready. Listen to these warnings. They could save your life. Stay alert and prepared. We're not helpless. Our scientists and government are working to keep us safe. 5 monitors earthquakes and tsunamis with a nationwide network of sensors and warning systems. The Philippine Tsunami Network uses special instruments to detect tsunamis and alert coastal communities. Tools like the Seismic Hazard Atlas help engineers design safer buildings and bridges. Nationwide earthquake drills like Shake Drill teach us how to respond during emergencies. Building codes and public education are making our country more resilient. Science, engineering, and practice are our best defenses. Together, we're building a culture of preparedness. Preparedness starts at home. Make a family plan. Know safe spots, meeting places, and prepare a go bag with essentials. During a quake, remember, duck, cover, and hold. Stay away from windows, heavy objects, and don't use elevators. If outside, move to open areas. If driving, stop safely and stay inside. After shaking stops, check for injuries, fires, and damage. If you're near the coast and feel a strong quake, evacuate to higher ground immediately. Listen for official updates and use text messages to contact family. Don't re-enter damaged buildings until they're declared safe. Help neighbors, especially the vulnerable. Community cooperation saves lives. Your calm response can make all the difference. We live in a beautiful but active land, and the Manila Trench is a constant reminder of nature's power. Earthquakes and tsunamis are real threats, but knowledge and preparation give us strength. Our scientists and government are working hard, but your personal preparedness is crucial. Make your emergency plan, pack your go bag, and practice safety drills. Talk to your neighbors and build a community plan. Every step you take helps create a culture of safety. When disaster strikes, bayanihan, helping each other, makes us stronger. Let's promise to stay informed, alert, and ready. Our resolve must be unshakable, even if the ground isn't. With knowledge, unity, and preparation, we can face any challenge. Tandaan, laging handa, always be prepared, stay safe, mga katrivyas.